I mount little bitches for justice. That's not just a line. That's a whole marketing slogan for this man that they call Dogknott. Very interesting character that I want to dig into a little bit based on what we know about this character, which isn't a lot. But his line, his moniker, as it were, is really poetic. It says everything about this guy on so many levels. It is grotesque, it's violent, and it's absurd, and yet it works. Because this is a society that's going on. The supes are the rock stars, so you don't need anything good, just a soundbite. And fans latch on to it. And it's kind of like a wrestling fan's kind of like, fandom. And the uglier it sounds, the more it's going to stick. And this is the psychology that now there's spectacle and its substance. And this ties in very heavily to his dog persona, obviously, which he works really, really heavily. Like, this is not just his powers, this is his whole identity. And kind of a well-written character, right? We kind of see him coming out right off the gate, representing what he is. So this kind of tells us, about his attachment to dogs. Like, and you throw the term, for justice, and all of a sudden you can say something that's completely grotesque. And that's exactly what he does. It's sexual, it's aggressive, all that stuff. But you put justice at the end of it, now it's good guy. And that's the formula that lets you say the nastiest things possible and just wrap it up in justice. And the important thing about this character, though, is it opens up a whole new level. This is like access to the D-list soup celebrity, right? He isn't in the 7. He never would be in the 7. And that's kind of the point. He shows us a whole nother layer of the soup economy. This reality tier hero, right? Well, not a hero, just a brand. And it's in this universe, that's just good enough, right? So you see him when he walks in, the store clerk instantly recognizes this guy. So he's popular enough to, have a recognizable face and a catchphrase. And so whether you like him or not, this is who he is. He's not Homelander, famous. He's more like Dean Cain, right? You're D level, but you're still eating. And this is a real rung in the ladder of Vought's empire. So let's talk about him, because this guy does have fandom. Like, what kind of fans does this guy have? And that's easy. This is the Dog the Bounty Hunter parody, right? They couldn't resist it. Overblown masculinity, the toxic swagger, the whole lawman as a rock star. His fans are going to be overwhelmingly male, aggressive, and leaning into the toxic side of suit fandom. And they're not into buying morality, they're buying the performance of toughness. They chant the catchphrase, they share the clips, they worship the persona because it feels authentic in its ugliness. And he represents this whole soup saturation. If the 7 are the A-list, here's proof that the whole alphabet of soups filling out every other tier of celebrity culture. Reality shows, talk shows, bounty hunter shows, all dominated by soups. And the key revelation is that there's money at every level. Even if you're not a god, you're still a superstar. And that market's going to allow you to live, to eat, to build a cult following off of some ridiculous slogan. So Dogknott is a parody, but he's also kind of a prophecy. He's showing us what Vought's America, fame, when it's not the heroic side, there's another side to it. And it comes from being loud, from being vulgar, but being marketable. And as long as there's an audience for it, man, he's going to keep mounting his catchphrase for justice, ride or die.